catch TV, but the Wildcats will host the Columbia Eagles today in a Mississippi division of the Cahokia Conference in a game. As the Wildcats come in with a record of 4-5, the Eagles from Columbia in with a record of 6-1, and they are a tough squad. Last year, Columbia went 31-5 on the season. They have an outstanding team. Always have an outstanding team. They're coached by Neil O'Donnell. And they come in, as I said, with a record of 6-1 on a 6-game winning streak, as they fell to St. Joe Ogden first game of the year, and since then they have won all of them. They come in averaging, where is that little stat I had? The wind's blowing a little bit, throwing stuff around. They come in averaging almost 0.9 to be exact, have only given up in those 7 games 16 runs. So that's a paltry 2.3 runs average, and 5 of those 16 runs came in their win just earlier this week against Belleville-Altoff on Monday. They knocked off Belleville-Altoff 6-5 in a solid win over a good Altoff team. But prior to that, they've got three out of their last 5 games are shutouts, including 2 in a row over Clayton and over Gillespie. They've also got a shutout over Harrisburg and a win of 5-1 over Clayton. That's the Cahokia Conference leading Columbia Eagles. Of course, no games have been played in conference yet. This will be the first conference game. For Salem, in it with a record of 4-5, they are scoring a ton of runs and giving up a ton of runs. They've averaged 7.4 runs per game and given up 7.5. They have picked up 23 errors along the way in those 7 games, so just right around, in those 9 games. So just right around, 2.5 per game. They're coming in off of a nice win yesterday over Odin-Patoka, 14-5. Win on Monday also, or a loss on Monday to St. Anthony. And a nice win last Friday over the Centralia, that would be last Thursday, over the Centralia Orphans, 9-5, and a nice win over Charleston as well. Prior to that, 15-5. Gavin Zimmerman will be on the mound today, the senior for the Wildcats. He's pitched pretty solid so far this year. No record. Check that, 1-0. An ERA of 0 for Gavin. He's pitched 11 innings, no earned runs have been given up by Gavin Zimmerman. 7 hits, and 5 runs have been scored, but none earned. So that again kind of tells you the problem. The Wildcats, they need to keep the defense in good shape, and they'll have a good chance in the ball game. As they also need to sharpen up the splitters a little bit, so they can get some hits to fall. As I was talking to Coach Brian Leip of the Wildcats, and he said, "Well, Bruce, I tell you what, we're 4-5. I'd love to be 500 after today, but I'd also love to be over 500." He says we're scoring of the runs we're scoring. A lot of them have been given to us, so they've been kind of. He wants to see his team go out and put a little bit more juice into the ball, hit it a little bit harder, and have a better chance at scoring runs the old-fashioned way as opposed to waiting for the other team to give it up. Folks, it's a gorgeous day here in Salem. It is also a breezy day here in Salem. The wind is blowing straight in from center, right at the home plate, at the batter at home plate. I tell you what, if somebody can torque one out today, they have a ton of power because that wind is not giving much of an inch. It is 62 degrees and sunny. The wind is running right now 11 miles an hour with gusts up to 21 miles an hour. And like I said, straight at home plate where the umpire is Brent Garrison today. Brent Garrison in his 25th year of umpiring. That makes me feel old because I remember when that kid was just starting out. 25th and final year of regular umpiring. He's going to put up the pads and just stick with the football and the basketball after this season. He's going to give up softball and baseball. So congratulations to Mr. Garrison on 25 outstanding years as an umpire. The Wildcats have taken the field, and the Eagles set to come up to bat. Taking a look at the Eagles lineup, they will send out catcher Logan Bosch. He'll be their leadoff hitter. He'll be followed by Brody Landgraf, then Lucas Riebling. Cash Bailey is at third base today. Ben Simmons, the number 5 hitter, is the designated hitter. He's hitting for the pitcher. Followed by number 6 hitter Sully Bonaldi. Mason Vagley will hit 7th. We'll talk about his brother some today as well. Micah James will hit 8th, and Brady Hemminghouse in the 9th spot, the right fielder for the Eagles. We'll mention the defense over the course of the inning here for Salem, as Gavin Zimmerman's first pitch is swung on and missed. Tipped foul a little bit. Zimmerman on the mound. He's throwing home to Braden Rector Jr. at catcher. Around the infield, Josh Palace at third, number 22. Jalen Enlow at short. He wears number 4. Next in from Zimmerman is swung on and knocked out into center. And Cameron Wilkins makes maybe 3 steps over to his right to make an easy grab. Cameron Wilkins in center, flanked by Rhett Datering in left and Cooper Lobeck in right. And the right side of the infield, Aiden Bass and Noah Nix. First pitch into Landgraf is out of the zone for ball 1. I think I lost my pen. Oh, there it is. If you have ever met me, you know that I keep my pens for years at a time. The next one is in the zone. Zimmerman, as I said, pitching extremely well so far this season. Like I said, he's pitched 11 innings, given up 0 earned runs. Landgraf, the left-handed sophomore, left-handed sophomore for Columbia. Columbia doesn't play too many sophomores. Coach O'Donnell, when he's got one that's tough, he'll put him in there, and he's hitting number 2. 2 seniors, 6 juniors, and 1 sophomore in the starting lineup for Columbia. If you count the designated hitter, it's 3 seniors. That ball bounced up to short. Nice gather by Enlow. He fires across in time. So 2 up, 2 down. So far for Gavin Zimmerman. That'll bring up Lucas Riebling. Riebling at short. He's a senior. Right-handed swinger. Wears number 11. In the dark blue jerseys with, that may be a black jersey, with dark blue lettering. Eagles across the front, unless that's Columbia. That might be Columbia. That just kind of gives you an idea how difficult it is to read dark on dark lettering. Ladies and gentlemen, athletic directors all, do not do dark on dark. That makes no sense for anybody. I guess maybe the kids think it's cool. 0-2 the count. Next one out of the zone for Riebling. Zimmerman, outstanding pitcher last year. He's a senior. Curveball stays outside the zone. I believe that was a little bit too far in, and that'll cause Gavin Zimmerman to step back off, take a look back home, and think about it. Right-hander fires again. Strike 3 to looking, and that will do it for Columbia in the first inning. We'll move to the bottom of the first. No score.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at carnabysquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
We like technology at Marion County Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Marion County Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora.
Come on, Jansen. Welcome back, Salem. Bottom of the first inning. Defense on the field for Columbia, starting over at third base. It's Cash Bailey. He's number 27. Lucas Riebling is at short, number 11. He's a senior. Micah James over at second base is a junior, wears number 4. Brody Landgraf, a sophomore, at first base. Taking a look out in left field, Mason Vagley's a junior. He is the younger brother of Dominic. Sully Benaldi out in center field. He is number 14. He is also a junior. And out in right, Brady Hemminghouse, also a junior. As the count on the batter, Jalen Enlow, quickly 2-1. As Brady Matthews gets to the mound, and he does not do much delaying out there. He fires, rock back and fires. Left-hander. Big leg kick. And it's a 2-2 count now on Jalen Enlow. He's the shortstop. He'll lead things off here for Salem, followed by Gavin Zimmerman, pitcher. Josh Powell will hit third, and if anybody gets on here in the first inning, Noah Nix will step to the plate. 5-hitter is Rhett Datering. He's in left field today. Colton Shelton is the DH. He's batting 6th, wears number 15, as Jalen Enlow takes his base, first base runner of the day. 6 or 7, 8, 9 hitters are Aiden Bass along with Cooper Lobeck and Cameron Wilkins for the Wildcats. So Zimmerman lays down the bunt. It is foul, not by much. Boy, the field in pretty solid shape here today, even after that rain on Monday night, Tuesday. I believe that was that was Monday night that rain hit. Almost an inch at some places. I don't think Salem quite got that much. But they were able to play Odin Padoka here on Wednesday. They played on Tuesday as well. Some teams were able to play, others unable to play. We missed 2 games ourselves as we weathered out on Monday up at T-Town. Too windy. Cameras wouldn't stay still. You don't want to watch TV with the camera jumping around. That makes you don't want to make you sick to your stomach or stroke out or something like that. 0-2 the count to Gavin Zimmerman. That bunt, as well as that, watch that called strike go by. The curveball out of the zone, a bit outside. Well, I tell you what, a couple of curveballs today, I thought both of them were strike threes. Oh, quick throw over to first. Tried to get Enlow leaning, and I thought he had a chance, but Enlow gets back in. Swing and miss, strike 3. That'll be the first out for Salem. Enlow remains at first. That'll bring up Josh Powless, third baseman, for the Cats. And he watches strike one zip past. Palace hitting 344 on the season. 11 for 32 here in the early going. This is the 10th game of the year for Salem. They always like to load it up in March before they play their conference games. We'll be here in Salem, I think, 6 or 7 more times here on Wabash Catch TV. Appreciate you folks all tuning in to Wabash Catch TV. We've got 2 games going on today. One over at North Clay. Well, if I hear a score from that, I'll let you know. And, of course, this one at Salem. Wraps up our week. I hope everyone enjoys Good Friday tomorrow and Easter Sunday on Sunday. Just keep those raindrops away on Sunday. We don't need that 7 weeks of Sunday rain that occurs whenever you have Easter rain on Easter Sunday. Another toss over from Matthews. He's giving a good look to Enlow over there, and that next pitch is out of the zone. Fills the count at 3-2. Palace, third baseman, watches ball 4 go by. That'll put a man in scoring position. On 2 walks, can Noah Nix bring him around? The big junior steps in, right-handed swinger. He's hitting .278 on the season. Batting cleanup, a little bit low underneath the knees. And Matthews giving a good eye back to Enlow at second base. Now, that ball, he didn't check swing. Out in front of the plate, the throw is to first, and that is the out. But it moves the runner, so kind of a swinging bunt unintentionally. Do I give that a sack or no? I don't think so, do I? home official score? I'm not going to do it. It's not worked out, but I don't think that was an intention. A bouncer to the left side, gathered by the shortstop, throw over in time. And the Wildcats threatened, but unable to come up with anything. They'll leave 2. We'll move to the top of the second inning. No score.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank.
We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome.
Steps in to the batter's box for Columbia. He'll be followed by, it's Cash Bailey stepping in. He'll be followed by Ben Simmons. And then Sully Benaldi. Anybody gets on Mason vaguely as Gavin Zimmerman enters his second inning of work. And his scoreless streak on the season continues. It's like softball. You could put him out there every game. It's not softball. The right-hander lobs that one up there, and it's popped up on the infield. A nice play coming in to get it is the junior Noah Nix. Just barely in foul territory. So Ben Simmons, the DH, will step in. Big left-hander. He taps the plate, sneers out at the pitcher. He's fired up. He's ready to go. And he watches ball one zip past. Ben Simmons is a 6'3", 235-pound senior. Waves the bat wickedly. Watches the curveball come in outside the zone as well. Looks like Gavin Zimmerman's going to be a little careful with Mr. Simmons. I don't know if it's intentionally or unintentionally, but he has faced 3 pitches, all 3 out, well out of the zone. And the Eagles have their first base runner of the day. Big Ben Simmons heads up to first, and that'll bring up Sully Benaldi, center fielder for Columbia. That is Columbia across their chest. Of course, the Eagles, right near in the Metro East area of St. Louis. And that ball hits a car 2 or 3 times. It got caught in between a couple of cars and was like breakout, just bang, 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 bang. If for those of you who remember the Atari game Breakout from 40 years ago. I guess I keep telling how old I am by talking about the 25-year umpire that I saw start. And then talking about Breakout. Next thing I'll mention Pong. Zimmerman looks over at first. And the throw over. Just kind of trying to keep Simmons honest. Benaldi did twist the bunt. That brought in Josh Powless, but he swings away this time, pops it out to right center on the run. Wilkins has a good look at it, draws it in. And that will bring up Mason Vagley with 2 outs. The left fielder, he's a junior, wears number 12. And he's looking to get an extra base hit, maybe bring his teammate around. Have to be a good long extra base hit. Ben Simmons, pretty big kid. If he gets heading around the base pass with some momentum going, it'd be tough to slow down. Zimmerman looks home. Fires home. And that is a good curveball, strike 1. A lot of times, folks, that's the key. Just get off to a good start and throw strikes. Zimmerman has done that so far. He has 1 strikeout so far today. We're in the top of the 2nd inning. No score, and that is a balk. So Simmons will jog down to second. I did not see the cause of the balk. Did you see a stoppage there, Bill? I must have quick pitched him or something. I didn't catch it. And they bouncer to the right side. Nix has it. He says, I got this. And takes care of Vaguely unassisted. We're through 1.5. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Tomorrow, Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
So Brady Matthews back to the mound for his second look at the Salem Wildcats. And first pitch to Colton Shelton has popped up into the air into short center field. And an easy can of corn there for Sully Benaldi. Aiden Bass will step in next, number 12. Second baseman, he'll be followed by Cooper Lobeck, right fielder. Anybody gets on, Cameron Wilkins will step in. Vaguely, Benaldi, and Hemminghouse around the outfield. Bailey, Riebling, James, and Landgraf on the infield for Columbia. Matthews pitches to Bosch. That one knocked out into deep left field on the run, and it is run down by Mason Vaguely. Very fine play by the left field junior, Mason Vaguely, as that one was poked. And a quick 2 outs. Brings up Cooper Lobeck. He swings way above strike 2 from Matthews. And Matthews 1 strike away from a quick inning. See, we're going to miss. That'll do it for Salem here in the second. We'll move to the top of the third with no score.
At Marion County Savings Bank, we make loans to all different types of businesses.
We try and find out their needs and what direction they're wanting to go with their business. All our decision making is in-house. We can help your business with ACH payroll. We can help them with credit card processing, business credit cards, business lines credit, equipment, inventory loans. We know our business owners are working hard around the clock, so we've got technology where they can have access to their accounts 24 hours a day. We look for ways to do the loan. We look for any way we can to be able to help the person.
Come to Pagel Silver Dollar Lanes, Monday through Sunday, to bowl, play pool, throw darts, have a drink at our full bar, try your luck on the machines, have a bite to eat, or take the kids to the arcade. If it's fun, it's at Pagel Silver Dollar Lanes on Banker Street in Effingham. See you there.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Columbia. Micah James, Brady Hemminghouse, and Logan Bosch. First looks for James and Hemminghouse at Gavin Zimmerman. Logan Bosch will get his second look. Swinging a foul back. 0-2 the count. James, second baseman. Right-handed swinger. Number 4, a junior. 5'11", 170 pounds. And he swings and misses at strike 3. This has turned into a pretty nice little pitching duel today. The Eagles at 6-1, looking for their win number 7. Salem looking for their first win against Columbia since 2018. They've lost 10 in a row to the Eagles. At least that's what the artificial intelligence article said on Max Preps. And I talked to the coaches, and they said, yeah, that sounds about right. I'll be darned. AI works pretty good. Hemminghouse almost swings. Did they call? No. No swing. Two and one is the count. Oh, they did call it a strike. Oh, it's 2-1. It's popped foul. That's going to get out of play. Hits the building over here on the right-hand side. Just a little bit behind our cameras. Bill Reed on one camera. Tyler Edwards on the camera on the left-hand side. My name is Bruce Dickey. Jansen Boris back at the studio, keeping us on the TV. And there is strike 3 looking for Hemminghouse. So a quick 2 strikeouts here in this third inning for Columbia will bring up Logan Bosch. He flew to center field his first time up. I think Wilkins had to make 2 steps to his right, and that was it, 2 short steps. He poked it right straight directly into the wind. Wind is still blowing in. Pretty good, straight center, to home plate. If you put it up in the air, you're going to have to really have something behind it to get it out. Salem by no means a small park. It's a fair park here, folks. Those people who are parked out in right field, close to the fence, they probably can feel pretty safe today. There's a strike. 1-2 the count to Bosch. We're in the top of the third inning. No score. Logan Bosch, number 2, is the catcher. And he watches the curveball come in. That was gutty. The next from Zimmerman, right-hander, senior, on the way. Ball 2-3. Full count. Gorgeous day for baseball. 63 degrees, I believe, at game time. Still pretty nice. Not a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful day. That one fouled back. The track is empty. Half the time we're here at Salem, somebody's they've got track meets going. Nothing today. Full count again. Zimmerman fires way up high. So, Bosch on base for the first time. That's the third walk. Check that, the second walk issued. By Zimmerman. Bosch will have a seat. Courtesy runner in for Columbia. Andrew Collier. He's a 170-pound junior as well. 5'11", 170. He's got a big lead. Zimmerman's going to throw over Shirley. That's a pretty good-sized lead coming off the bench like that. There's the throw, a little bit high. I got to tell you, I'm with Collier. You just came into the game. You want to get dirty. Make sure mom and dad know you played. Make sure your girlfriend knows that you did something on the field. Absolutely right. First pitch to Landgraf is out of the zone for ball one. Landgraf grounded out to shortstop back in the first inning. There are 2 outs here in the top of the third. No score. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Foul tip down. So the runner will have to come back. Evens the count at 1-1. Zimmerman peeks over. The right-hander. Nods to home. Throws over to first. Inconclusively. Or unsuccessfully. Landgraf with the 1-1 count awaits. Curveball does not come down. It'll be 2-1. Lucas Riebling's on deck. He's a shortstop. You don't want to mess around here in a low-scoring game like that, as the throw over is a little closer, but not in time. I believe we've been seeing the B moves to Collier. We might see that A move coming up here in a second. 2-1 to count to Landgraf. Throw home. Popped. Foul. Is it going to be out of play? It will. To the left side. That will bring up a 2-2 count. And it'll bring Collier back to first base. Logan Bosch walked, and he has headed back to the bench to put on the catcher's gear. Landgraf extending this at bat. 2-2 the count. Next pitch is foul off to the right. Good speed on the base pass. I was watching Collier run that time. Boy, he zipped down to second base. I can see why Coach O'Donnell's using him as the courtesy runner. Next to Landgraf on the 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Stierreich 3, and that'll do it for Columbia here in the third. We'll move to the bottom of the third inning. It's a tight one, no score.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me order lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Cameron Wilkins steps in for the Wildcats, and he watches ball one zip past from Brady Matthews here on a gorgeous day in Salem, Illinois. The Wildcats and the Eagles facing off. That might have hit my car on the bounce, right? Pretty close. Wildcats and Eagles facing off. We're in the bottom of the third inning with no score. Real pitcher's duel. Double no-hitter going to this point as Wilkins keeps spraying them off to the left-hand side, or right-hand side, pardon me. My left. There is strike three. Gorgeous pitch from the left-hander. That'll be the third strikeout of the game for Matthews. Jalen Enlow gets his second look. He walked back in the first inning, led off the game with a walk. Stands in with one out, nobody on here in the bottom of the third inning. You're watching Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school baseball. Opening day for us, or for me anyway. Thank you so much for tuning in, making us a part of your opening day. This one might be a little bit more fun to watch than the Cardinals at the Dodgers. I understand the Cardinals trail by 5. Next one into Enlow is strike one. It's 2-1. Strike two. Enlow has watched, I think he swung at one pitch back in the first time up before taking his base. Swing and a foul tip off to the left. Like I said, he walked back in the first inning. Jalen Enlow, shortstop. Watches ball 3 zip past. Enlow hitting .364 on the season. And walks for the second time today. This time with one out. So that'll bring up Gavin Zimmerman, who struck out back in the first inning. Zimmerman hitting .231 as the throw over. Not in time. For Enlow, by the way, that's his 10th walk of the year. That's pretty good in your 10th game. That helps your on-base percentage. And the bunt by Zimmerman, he fails to make contact. The bunt attempt as Enlow remained at first base. That one poked towards second. Chance for the double play. Out at second. Safe at first. Ball gets away. Zimmerman heads to second base. He is in time. Zimmerman's in time. That's what I meant to say. So, yeah, safe at second. So we'll call that E. Well, you don't give an E on a double play. You can on the throw, though, right? On the base, on taking the second base. So E4. And with 2 outs, Josh Pallas has a chance to put Salem on top as Zimmerman stands on second base. Powell's walked back in the first. He swings through that one. Boy, he gave that one a tough swing. Just over the top. He's hitting 344 on the year. Looking for an RBI here. He has 6. Pardon me, he has 12 on the year. So this is the guy you want up to bat as he swings through strike 2. Leading the team in RBIs with 12. Big number 13 standing out there as that one's bounced to third. And they're going to get Zimmerman in a hot box. He's in trouble, and he is tagged out. So, 5-4 on the put-up.
The insurance specialists have options to tailor to your needs at CSI Insurance Brokers. Experienced insurance brokers at CSI are skilled with all types of insurance plans and policies and represent many companies, including Safeco Insurance. You'll benefit from their detailed expertise, unbeatable premiums, and commitment to customer service. CSI Insurance Brokers and Safeco Insurance Company, providing affordable rates on quality insurance since 1952.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Dedicated, devoted, and driven. The folks at Amy Lee Realty are here to find you the home that you deserve. Born and raised in Clay County and northern Wayne County, the real estate needs of our area are Amy Lee's expertise. Check out Amy Lee's Facebook page for current promotions or browse local listings at amyleerealty.com. Or if you're looking to buy something new or sell your property, come into Amy Lee Realty in Flora to see what she can do for you.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Flora. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions.
Back to the mound heads Gavin Zimmerman. He will face the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Lucas Riebling, Cash Bailey, and Ben Simmons. As the first couple of pitches are strikes to Riebling. Gavin Zimmerman entering his 4th inning of work. Both pitchers have been stellar as Riebling swings through strike 3. Wow. That is strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 10 outs for Zimmerman. The right-hander now faces Cash Bailey. He pops that one foul. That's going to bang a shed. They get between the sheds. Bailey popped to fouled out to first base back in the 2nd inning. Looked like it went in between them. As Zimmerman has Bailey in the hole, 0-2. That one a feeble pop-up, back behind the mound. Oh, Gavin Zimmerman sticks his glove out and makes the grab. Gets a little giggle from his teammates. Yeah, I found something. That's like the Easter egg. Yeah, that's like the Easter bunny dropped the egg in his basket. So 2 outs, Ben Simmons to the plate. Lefty. He reached on a walk back in the second inning and then was balked to second base. That's the first strike that he has seen tonight. It is no score here in the top of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Simmons walked on 4 pitches back in the second. He's dug a hole here. Is this going to be an immaculate inning? Not quite, as that's 3 strikeouts on 9 pitches, and there was pitch number 9 right there. Doesn't count as immaculate even if the pitcher does get the put out. He needs 3 strikeouts. Still a really nice outing so far for Gavin Zimmerman. 2-2 the count. Simmons swings and misses. Boy, that fooled him. And we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Salem looking for their first hit, looking for their first run of the day. We'll be back after these.
Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles.
Noah Nix steps in for the leadoff inning number 4 as he swings at the first pitch from Brady Matthews. Matthews yet to give up a hit. Nix would like to change that around. He's only given up 3 base runners, a couple of walks, 3 walks. And there has been an error as well. That ball knocked into left field. That'll get down for the first hit of the day. Noah Nix letting the bat do the work. Nice job. So, Salem, something going here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll bring up Rhett Datering. The left fielder grounded to short back in the first inning. And he steps into bunt, but misses. No throw from Logan Bosch. Logan Bosch, a good catcher back there. Both teams, I tell you what, they have had some good catching. Today. That ball knocked into left field on the way back. The left fielder grabs it vaguely at the fence just about, and that'll bring Nix back to first base. Boy, Datering gave it a little bit of a ride, but vaguely able to pick it up for out number 1. Vaguely's had a couple of nice plays out in left field. Aiden Bass really knocked one out there, almost over his head. Vaguely caught it on the run, going backwards. That was a whale of a play by Mason Vaguely back in the second inning. And solid play here in the 4th by the junior for Columbia. Colton Shelton pops that one into foul territory. Is he going to get out of play? No, sir, says Cash Bailey. I've got that for the second out. So, lead off base hit. Standing on first base. Salem hadn't been able to do anything with it as Aiden Bass steps in. Like I said, he poked one out to left his first time up. Was real serious trouble. He'd like to put a little bit extra on that one than he did in the first inning, or second inning. Noah Nix leads off first, staying pretty close. He doesn't want to get picked off with 2 outs. As Matthews fires home. Wasted that one. Wanted to give his catcher a chance to look down to first base as well. That was a pitch out, kind of. 1-2. Swing and a foul ball. Bass stays alive. Nick's ready to take off on any contact. Inside, full count. I thought that was full count. I guess it was 2-2. Now it's a full count. Nix will be off with the pitch. There he goes. The ball is bounced foul. It's just out of play on the left side. Just off the field on the left side, just outside that third baseline. You're watching Wabash Cats TV. Presentation of high school baseball. This is our final one of the week. We've got a slew next week. I'll catch you up on what we're doing next week here in just a few minutes. You can always find our schedule. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that'll do it for Salem. We'll head to the top of the 5th. No score.
Head on down to Boyd Discount Furniture and Mattress Center in Wayne City, Illinois. The finest names in comfort, beauty, and function, like Ashley, Serta, and Brooks, are waiting for you on both sides of the main drag in downtown Wayne City. Head on down to Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center or BoydFern.com for huge selections of sofas, sectionals, recliners, leather furniture, beds, mattress sets, sleeper sofas, coffee. Big on value, all roads lead to Boyd's. Office furniture.
Carson Auction Realty is the one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. With over 40 years in business, Carson Auction Realty is the only company in the area that offers public auctions, real estate brokerage, and certified appraisals. If you're considering selling your farm, home, or commercial property, give us a call, and we can assist you in every step of your real estate sale, from pricing your property correctly to properly marketing to find any and potential buyers, and most importantly, selling property for top dollar. To contact us, go to our website, carsonauctionrealty.com, or call our office at 662-4911.
Welcome back here to Salem. Top of the 5th inning. Gavin Zimmerman on the mound for the Wildcats. And that is strike 1 to Sully Benaldi. Center fielder. He flew out to center field back in his first at-bat. And he stands in against a hot Gavin Zimmerman. He is smoking today. Through 4 innings. No runs. And that one is bounced through for the first hit of the day. As Benaldi takes a wide turn, thinks about heading to second. And just like Salem did in the top or the bottom half of the last inning, Columbia gets their first hit in this top half of the 5th. You kind of knew the teams were just trying to wait till the pitchers got maybe a little bit more tired. And that's going to bring up Mason Vagley, lefty. Good left fielder, too. He watches ball 1 curve past. We'll see if Benaldi wants to do a little bit of running for the 6-1 Eagles. He's got a pretty big lead. Throw over, not in time. Vaguely, the number 7 hitter, followed by Micah James and Brady Hemminghouse. That's the thing. Most of Columbia's runners are pretty speedy. Runner goes, throw down, not in time. There's a stolen base for Benaldi. So with nobody out, a man in scoring position for Columbia. Gives Neil O'Donnell over there, the third base coach, a chance to finally do something. Throw home is a butt, and nobody fielding a second or fielding first. There's a mental error for the Wildcats. Doesn't go down as an error in the scorebook, but that is a huge mental error. So a base hit for Vaguely, and it's men on first and third. Brian Light heads out to the mound. I don't think to talk to his pitcher so much as to tell his infield that they might want to realize there are runners on first and third with nobody out. Micah James is at the plate as Zimmerman has been zipping along until this 5th inning. 2 base hits so far. One of them a legitimate, the other one a bunt single. As the wheel play had a broken spoke. So, James steps in. He struck out back in the third. Zimmerman struck out the side in the third. He's going to need to maybe think about doing that again here in the 5th. James, Hemminghouse, and Landgraf all struck out in the third. And Zimmerman is going to concentrate on keeping Vaguely close at first base. Well, he's got Benaldi leading off a third. Runner goes to second. Throw, no throw. So a stolen base for Vaguely. And Columbia is in business here with runners at second and third. Nobody out. Micah James with an 0-1 count. And he pops that one out into right field. Can of corn for Lobeck. Run will score on the sacrifice fly, and the runner advances to third. So Benaldi gets in, and that will open the scoring here in the 5th inning. 1-0 in favor of Columbia. Sacrifice fly for Micah James. That's just how you write it up. That's the first out. Wouldn't be surprised to see Brady Hemminghouse try the same thing. The right fielder stands in, struck out looking back in the the third. Only a man on third base right now. And he pokes that one to second base. Gathered by Aiden Bass, who throws over to first for the second out, but picking up the second run, Mason Vaguely. So RBIs here for Micah James and Brady Hemminghouse. And Logan Bosch, comes to the plate. Bosch, the catcher. He's 0 for 1. Walked back into third after flying to center in the first. Comes up with nobody on, but the damage has been done. 2 runs have been scored by Columbia here in this top of the 5th. Swing and a foul tip. They hit him in the foot. Oh. Bounced up and hit Brett Garrison. No wonder he's getting out of baseball after 25 years. Those baseballs probably sting a little bit. 1-2 the count. That's ball 2. Nobody on base. 2 hits so far this inning for Columbia. There's a bouncer to short through the tall grass. Quick pickup and throw over. Nice play by Enlow. But the damage is done. 2 runs on 2 hits. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 2-0 Columbia.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
We like technology at Marion County Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Marion County Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the 5th inning. Cooper Lobeck to be followed by Cameron Wilkins and Jalen Enlow. Anybody gets on, Gavin Zimmerman. Salem needs some runs. They trail now 2-0. As Brady Matthews has been masterful on the mound. He's only given up 1 hit. Zimmerman has been just about as good. But he gave up his first 2 unearned runs of the season in the 5th inning here today. And that a late swing, not in time. Lobeck strikes out. And it looks like Brady Matthews is just heating up himself. The left-hander. He's a senior for Columbia. Again, Columbia, 6-1 record. Salem at 4-5. That ball fouled away for strike 1. Wilkins fouls off the second one. He's in the hole 0-2. He struck out looking back in the 3rd inning. He was the 3rd strikeout victim. 3rd of 5 for Matthews. And the 3rd and 6th of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3 in a row. Struck out by Brady Matthews. I'll bring up Jalen Enlow. Enlow's 0 for 2. He's been on base twice, and he knocks that one out into center field. Oh, nice rundown by Sully Benaldi, and that'll do it for the Wildcats in the quick bottom of the 5th inning. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Columbia leads 2-0. Back after these.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, you just ask our crew.
For all your banking needs, we think you will agree. Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
And welcome back here to Salem High School, home of the Wildcats. Gavin Zimmerman heads back out to the mound. He'll face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Columbia. Landgraf, Riebling, and Bailey, followed by Ben Simmons if anybody gets on. I'll tell you what, Landgraf's 0 for 2, but he has had a couple of battles with Gavin Zimmerman. Zimmerman struck him out back in the third, but might have been a 7 or 8, 9 pitch at bat. And he watches the first two go by for ball 1 and ball 2 here in this top of the 6th inning. 2-0, the lead is Columbia's. Zimmerman has gone all the way for Salem. Matthews has gone all the way for Columbia. The right-handed senior fires in ball 4. That one not quite as much of a battle. Riebling will step to the plate. He struck out twice. Number 3 hitter gets the signal from Neil O'Donnell. That might be the bunt signal. Big lead out there for Brody Landgraf. And the curveball comes in for strike 1. Little sweeping curve there. That makes Gavin Zimmerman feel pretty good probably here in the 6th inning. He's still got that little sweeping thing. I don't like calling them sweepers. I don't like how that new terminology yet. They haven't talked me into it. They brought that terminology last year in Major League Baseball, and it's basically a little bit of a change of the slider. On the run, Landgraf barely gets a throw, and he's got second base stolen easy. As Rector kind of double clutched on the throw, and Landgraf stands at second with a stolen base, no play. 1-1 on Riebling with nobody out. And a man now on second. He pops that one out into left field, backing up, now coming in. Rhett Datering gathers, and no runner. So Cash Bailey will check in at the batter's box for Columbia, now with 1 out and a man on second base. Where are we going to be later this week? I was going to tell you how to find out. You can always go to wabash.net. And then there's up there on the upper right-hand side, there's a little hot button that says calendar. Oh, that one right off the pitcher. And that's going to be an infield hit for Cash Bailey. Runner advances to third. as Zimmerman got a handle on it, hand on it. It gets past him, though. Boy, that would have been a whale of a play had he been able to gather. Into the batter's box, Ben Simmons. And timeout taken by Brian Leip. Like I said, you can go to wabash.net and take a look at the upper right-hand side. There's a little button that says calendar. Click on that. I think it says calendar. And click on that, and it'll take you to the site that tells you all the games we have coming up. And we have just a slew of them. Starting on Monday next week, we'll be up in Dietrich. Flora takes on the Moving Maroons at 4:30. All these games coming to you at 4:30. Tuesday, 2 games. Aldie at T-Town and Lawrenceville at Sisney. I believe I'm up at T-Town. I may not. I'll have to check. I don't know where I'm going. We're in Fairfield on Wednesday and Thursday. Sisney at Fairfield on Wednesday afternoon. El Dorado at Fairfield on Thursday. And then 2 games on Friday. Carlisle at South Central and Flora at Teutopolis. Busy, busy week upcoming here on Wabash Cats TV. Runners on first and third with 1 out. Zimmerman's got a big task in front of him here. A bouncer to second base. Eats Aiden Bass up. He gathers, throws to first for the out. But the run will score. Ben Simmons gets the run across. And now 2 outs. But it's 3-0 in favor of Columbia. As Cash Bailey advances to second base. There were 2 outs. And Sully Benaldi at the plate. Sully Bonaldi. Sully. That's a great name. The savior of the Miracle of the Hudson. As that one just a little bit, it crosses over the plate for strike 1. 1-1. If Sully was named after that Sully, that'd make him, 14 years old or something? I don't think he's that young. Probably a family name. Bonaldi, 1 for 2 on the day as Zimmerman turns. 1 for 2 on the day. He had the first base hit of the game for Columbia back in the 5th inning. Came around to score. That one popped out of play on the right-hand side. It's always fun watching the ball go out of play, see if it hits a car. That one went all the way to the street. That's going to be in the ditch right by the street. Zimmerman looks home. Peers back at second. Now throws home. And that's ball 2. Zimmerman has gone a solid 5 2/3, giving up 3 runs. Trying to keep it that way. 3-0, the lead for Columbia here in the top of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll do it. But the Eagles do come up with another run on 1 hit, and we'll move to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 3-0 Columbia.
It's the weekend, and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting, and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
Tomorrow, some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Back in Salem, Wildcats up. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Gavin Zimmerman, followed by Josh Pallas, Noah Nix. That one into deep right center, and a nice defensive play by Benaldi. Runs it down. They have the Wildcats have hit 3 or 4 balls into the outfield that have been trouble, and Columbia's defense has been outstanding. Vaguely has gathered a couple that he had to run down, and Benaldi runs that one down from Zimmerman. That'll bring up Josh Pallas with the one out. Nobody on. Wildcats looking for base runners, down by 3 now. 3-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Running out of outs. Pallas 0 for 1 as he bounces that one through. That'll be a base hit. It gets past the leaping Micah James. And it's the second hit of the day for Salem. They're going to try to tax Brady Matthews here in this 6th inning. Matthews has been cruising along as Noah Nix steps out of the way of that curveball, and it curves back across the plate. That might have been nifty. Swings at the next one, and that's fouled out of play. Big bounce, hits the car on the bounce. That's not going to hurt much. The next from Matthews out of the zone, throw down, gets away, and that's going to send Pallas to second base. He'll get there easily without a throw. E2. So the second error of the game for Salem, for Columbia, gives Salem a chance. And Nix knocks that one out into right center. Benaldi camps underneath it, gathers, throws it toward third base, and no runner as Pallas has to head back. Another put out for Benaldi. He's taking care of 2 outs here in this bottom of the 6th inning, and Wildcats need a base hit from Rhett Datering. He's 0 for 2. Grounded to short, flew to left. He was one of those tough plays out in left field made by Vagley. Him and Aiden Bass poked one out to left back in the 2nd inning that was an outstanding running play by Vagley. Matthews fires home. It's a foul ball. Rhett Datering, left fielder. Looking for a base hit to bring around Josh Pallas. And timeout is taken. Balk is called. Pardon me. I think he didn't set that time. Didn't look like he set. He took a look at second base and then turned around and fired without setting. So the balk will send the runner to third. Second balk of the game called. One against each pitcher. Matthews fires home. That's fouled out of play. Noah Nix looks like he's warming up to come in to pitch. The top of the 7th. And that one is strike 3 curveball. Ouch, that was nasty. Catch is datering looking, and boy, the Wildcats waste an opportunity there. We'll move to the top of the 7th inning. No score, or probably 3-0 Columbia.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
At Marion County Savings Bank, we make loans to all different types of businesses.
We try and find out their needs and what direction they're wanting to go with their business. All our decision making is in-house. We can help your business with ACH payroll. We can help them with credit card processing, business credit cards, business lines of credit, equipment, inventory loans. We know our business owners are working hard around the clock, so we've got the technology where they can have access to their accounts 24 hours a day. We look for ways to do the loan. We look for any way we can to be able to help the person.
Come to Pagel's Silver Dollar Lanes, Monday through Sunday, to bowl, play pool, throw darts, have a drink at our full bar, try your luck on the machines, have a bite to eat, or take the kids to the arcade. If it's fun,
welcome back to Salem. Mason Vagley swings at the first pitch he sees here in the 7th. And Bass throws it over, not in time. Aiden Bass having a tough time out there today. And Vagley with an infield hit. Lead off hit to get things going for Columbia. That'll bring up Micah James, the number 8 hitter, with nobody out. And the way we've seen Coach O'Donnell run this, we might see butt. And make the Wildcats field them. No bunt. As Vagley runs, heads down there, the ball bobbled. And Vagley's got a stolen base. He's on second base with nobody out. And his steal number 1, 2, 3, 4 for Columbia here today. James with a 1-0 count. Zimmerman fires home. The ball is knocked through the hole for a base hit. Vagley stops at third. And Micah James on with the second hit of the inning. And Zimmerman might be getting a little bit bushed, with Brady Hemminghouse coming to the plate. Jalen Enlow comes in to hand him the baseball, says, "Hey, man, you okay? Get out of here. I'm throwing." Hemminghouse at the plate. Runner goes from first, and he has second stolen on the throw over to third. So, runners on second and third with nobody out. And Zimmerman trying to stem the damage. Curveball in the zone, strike one. Columbia picked up 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. They lead 3-0 with runners on second and third here in the 7th. High school baseball, of course, 7 innings. Not like the pros or college, where they play 9. Speaking of playing 9, the Cardinals have played 9 out in Los Angeles. The Dodgers beat St. Louis 7-1. Welcome to 2024. Hemminghouse strikes out. Nice pitch. That's the first out of the inning. And for Zimmerman, strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll bring up Logan Bosch. Bosch 0 for 2 with a walk. Vaguely leads off a third. James leads off a second. Zimmerman fires home. Curveball out of the zone that time. And with a 2-0 count, those runners are feeling frisky. 2-1. Again, Monday we'll be in Dietrich. Flora Wolves heading up to Effingham County to take on the Moving Maroons. We'll be there starting around 4:30. 4:25, thereabouts. That ball fouled back. And Zimmerman back in a good spot. He's trying to finish what he started here and trying to keep it a 3-run game. Every little bit counts. That psychological barrier of 4 or 5 runs is pretty big. Bosch swings through, strike 3. So, 2 outs. Brody Landgraf heading to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, scored a run back in the 6th, stole a base. The big left-hander, first baseman. And watches the ball one come past. Braden Rector, it got past him, but no runner. He goes out to talk to his pitcher. They do not wish, they want to keep it right where it is. They don't need those runners out there getting in. Oh, that's poked out to center field. Wilkins back on it. It gets past him. Thought he had it, and it gets past his glove. 2 runs score. And Landgraf ends up at second base. Everybody in the runners were off with the pitch with there being 2 outs, and everybody thought that Wilkins had that. And he thought he had it. And that ball must have just knuckled on him right there at the end. He didn't touch it, so it's a double. And boy, oh boy, Gavin Zimmerman thought he was out of it. Lucas Riebling watches strike 1 go past. Gavin Zimmerman, maybe one of the hardest luck outings I've ever seen in a long time. He's given up 5 runs, pitched a beautiful game. Mental errors here and there have really harmed the senior today. Riebling 0 for 3. Looking at a 1-1 count. Make it 1-2. And it's a 5-0 lead for Columbia. As that ball's fouled away. And that psychological barrier of 5 runs, meaning you can't tie it with a grand slam, is staring the Wildcats right in the face whenever they come up again here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Riebling, the number 3 hitter. Will Watches ball to zip past. That looked pretty good, a little bit outside. The right-handed swinger. Zimmerman taking his time. I'm kind of surprised Riebling didn't call timeout. Curveball out of the zone. Full count. Runner will be going. Landgraf out at second base. Big old Brody Landgraf. He's had a nice game. And the next from Zimmerman. Poked out into that right center. That's going to get down for a base hit. Landgraf makes the turn, and he will score. As Riebling gets his first hit of the day. And sometimes when you think you're out of an inning, you're deflated, and that may have just happened to Gavin Zimmerman as Brian Leip heads out. I think he's going to take him out, make a change. We'll see what he does. No, he's going to talk to him and talk to the defense and going to let him finish, I think, looks like. It's the last game this week, I think, for Salem, right? Do they play this weekend? I'm not sure. They've had 10 games. This is their 10th game of the season, 4-5 coming in. The Eagles trying to get to 7-1. They've won 6 games in a row after losing their first. And that will be it for Gavin Zimmerman. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back, see who comes out to pitch to end this top of the 7th inning. It is 5-0 in favor of Columbia.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Jimmy Order Lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call.
Welcome back to Salem. First pitch from Noah Nix is popped into center field. Wilkins runs it down, and that will do it for the Eagles here in the 7th inning. But Columbia comes up with 3 runs on 4 hits. They leave one. Will move to the bottom of the 7th inning with the score: Columbia 6, Salem 0.
The insurance specialists have options to tailor to your needs at CSI Insurance Brokers. Experienced insurance brokers at CSI are skilled with all types of insurance plans and policies and represent many companies, including Safeco Insurance. You'll benefit from their detailed expertise, unbeatable premiums, and commitment to customer service. CSI Insurance Brokers and Safeco Insurance Company, providing affordable rates on quality insurance since 1952.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Dedicated, devoted, and driven. The folks at Amy Lee Realty are here to find you the home that you deserve. Born and raised in Clay County and northern Wayne County, the real estate needs of our area are Amy Lee's expertise. Check out Amy Lee's Facebook page for current promotions or browse local listings at amyleerealty.com. Or if you're looking to buy something new or
Brady Matthews in to try to finish what he started. And he will face Colton Shelton, Aiden Bass, and Cooper Lobeck. Shelton tapping the plate. He's looking for his first hit of the game, and he pops that one up into the infield. Sun might get it, but running into a save the day. Nice job, the second baseman, Micah James, takes charge and collects the fly out. So Salem needs four runs or 6 runs to tie, 7 to win. Aiden Bass at the plate. Second baseman, he struck out last time he was up. Brady Matthews trying to go all the way. He has pitched a fine ball game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts. As that ball is fouled out over to the first base side. Matthews has only given up 2 hits today and no runs. Salem's only had, they've only left 4 or 5 on base. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And the Wildcats are down to their last out. 8 strikeouts now for Matthews. Matthews on the mound, the left-hander trying to finish it off. The big left-hander has a 1-1 count now on Cooper Lobeck. I'll check that. That's sub in. That's Cody Beard. Trying to extend the game. Beard knocks it out to right field, but moving over and making the play, Brady Hemminghouse, and that will do it as the Columbia Eagles move to 7-1 on the season, and Salem falls to 4-6. The Eagles go to 1-0 in conference as Salem falls to 0-1. For the Eagles, They finished with 6 runs on 7 hits. They did have 2 errors, and both of them advancing batters as opposed to errors on a struck ball. 2 errors and 4 left on base. For Salem, they had 0 runs on 2 hits, no errors of the ones you could call errors, but there were some that are not typically called errors. There were some mental errors that Salem's got to get past, and they left 5 runners on base. Again, Salem falls to 4-6 on the season. Columbia improves to 7-1. We'll be back in Salem on Wednesday, April 10th. Fairfield plays here against the Wildcats, and next week our week will start up at Dietrich as the Flora Wolves take on the Dietrich Moving Maroons at 4:30 on Monday afternoon. Until then, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you today's final score. Columbia knocks off Salem 6-0. So long from Salem, Illinois.